So last year, June 3, 2024, I posted a video about a new shoe from Anta. It was the Anta Scalpel, and back then some of us thought that the shoe was basically inspired by the Nike GT Cut 1. Fast forward to today, and the silhouette will have a follow-up, the Anta Scalpel 2, otherwise known as the Anta Feng Mang 2. Vyosha on Instagram gives us a look at the upcoming shoe. The shoe is not yet available in any of the apps I use or in any of the websites I know, or perhaps I could be missing something here. But chances are the shoe is not yet out. It might be around the middle of the year when the shoe will be available. That said, I don't have the shoe on hand, but that doesn't stop anyone from having some initial thoughts, including you who's watching. Again, shout out to Vyosha for the photos. Go give him a follow on Instagram. That said, let's have a quick conversation. Like most of Anta's shoes lately, the Scalpel 2 is a low-top silhouette. The base material for the upper is a dual layer of engineered threads with a thin fused reinforcement underneath and a TPU film overlay at the toes. I'm expecting this setup to be quite flexible for less restriction. Meanwhile, the lacing setup consists of Cordura-like straps that are attached to the base of the shoe, and those straps probably double as lateral reinforcement given the soft upper material. For the tongue, Lycra could be used and it's evenly perforated throughout, most likely for enhanced ventilation. The collar looks to have adequate foam padding for added comfort. There's a pull tab at the heel as well to aid sliding your foot inside by pulling on that tab, of course. For the midsole, the Anta Scalpel 2 will use a full-length nitro edge foam. I'm not sure about the thickness of the foam material, but it's molded in such a way that the upper section partially tapers down while the lower section widens outward in the middle. It's like a dual foam setup, except that there's only one foam density. Below this foam setup is a plastic shank called Auto Arch. It's basically a ribbon-shaped plastic piece with a depression at the inner section. This is not a new tech from Anta, as it's been around ever since the Shock the Game series came out. Even though it's not carbon fiber, it should still provide torsional rigidity needed for a full-length soft type of foam. Wrapping the lateral section of the midsole is a plastic panel that has two separate carbon fiber units that are exposed, which I find strange because I'm not exactly sure how far those two separate carbon fiber pieces can contain the full-length foam from becoming unstable. Add to that the fact that both pieces are positioned on top of the plastic panel and not in direct contact with the foam material, but we'll see. And then you have the outsole. Some colorways will have solid rubber, others will have semi-translucent ones. Either way, the traction pattern consists of thick and wide treads with deep but narrowly spaced grooves. The surface seems to be corrugated as well, which is uncommon because usually it's a flat surface. I'm not sure what the inspiration is for the traction pattern, but the base pattern seems to mimic the outer segment of the ribbon-shaped plastic shank, which by some stretch of the imagination kind of looks like Batman's logo actually, but of course that has nothing to do with the shoe itself. For now, there are 5 known colorways of the Anta Scalpel 2, and there could be probably a few more. The shoe is not yet available, but it could be out as early as the middle of the year. So far, the shoe looks like an upgrade from its first version, although in a way, the shoe reminds me of the Wade All City 11 in terms of looks, or probably the Anta Shock the Game Attack 6. In the Philippines, the first Scalpel shoe retailed for about 6,600 pesos, which is equivalent to about 115 US dollars. Knowing Anta's trend and with the looming impact of Trump's tariffs, the Scalpel 2 might sell for a bit higher this time, but let me know what you think.